Welcome everyone, Marcelo is my name. I am the Niche Fragrance Collector.
Hi, and I'm Carolina.
Now, last week we spoke about journey man and woman, and I spoke about how I love symbols and symbolism in my life. You know, these are sort of trigger points for me. Now, I love that the Amouage also has or uses a lot of symbols also. In particular, you notice that the female bottle has this wonderful lid, this jewel here, and then the male is a very distinct hilt. Now, both of these actually represent something in Omani culture. This is in the design of the Grand Mosque.
How cool.
It's cool. That's actually found in Muscat. Someone tell me how to pronounce that right. And then this one here, the symbolism is the ceremonial sword, and it's the hilt of the sword. And it actually has the jewel on it similar to that. Now, normally, this was the man bottle, this was the woman's bottle.
That's right, yep.
But they're shaking it up.
Yeah. It's you do you now.
Looking at me, boy. You're looking at me, girl. You're looking at me, keeping that love, but you're looking at me.
So 2021, at the start of the year, they released Material and Boundless. And they stopped going, Boundless Man and Material Woman.
Yeah.
It's just Boundless and Material.
Yep.
Why don't we start with Material?
Let's start with Material.
Now, the thing about these fragrances is that it's a wonderful play on vanilla. This is Carolina's bottle.
It is.
But I have this also. So I have this in my collection too, and I love wearing it. It's different to Boundless. Why do you love it?
Why I love it? Well, I would have to say this is my top pick. One of my top picks for winter, autumn, or winter, fall.
Yeah.
I think this is a must-have in any woman's collection, or man.
Or man.
Because this is you do you section. So,
Yeah.
No, I absolutely love this one, and I would say that the star of the show in this scent for me is the tonka bean.
Right.
So it's that vanilla, but it's not a sweet cooking synthetic spray vanilla. This is very much a woody, smooth vanilla, which I love. I love tonka bean in any scent.
Yeah.
So this one to me, when I smell it, it's really like the tonka bean really comes out.
From the opening through to the dry down, this fragrance is a rock star. Plays well on a woman. Plays well on a man. I love wearing it.
Yeah, for sure.
On you, I get more. Do you get the spices coming through?
I do. So I get like it's a hint of spice though.
Yeah.
It's not overly spicy, but then there's a woodiness as well to the dry down. So this is definitely one of my top picks for winter, fall, winter, autumn.
Yeah. The opening notes are patchouli and elemi. Then in the heart, you're looking at benzoin, osmanthus, vanilla from Madagascar. In the base, it's frankincense, guaiac wood, osmanthus, patchouli, tonka bean, labdanum, oud, and white musk. When you look at those notes, you get the impression that it would have a very heavy dry down, ouds and...
Yes, no, it absolutely doesn't.
Does not.
It's the opposite.
It has an incense personality, but it's not an incense fragrance.
No, it's definitely, there's a hint
Yes.
of it. To me, like I said, the star of the show is the tonka bean. It's definitely a perfect blend of those.
Right.
And for feeling like more of a, it's a cold winter day and you want to put on a warm fragrance, This is the one.
For me, it projects beautifully. I do have a nice sillage on this, so I'm getting a nice moderate. People are picking up my fragrance. Its projection is moderate also. What's your longevity? How do you?
I think this one lasts a long time.
Yeah.
So 7 to 8 hours, easy.
Yeah. What does Dan think about it? So your husband, how does he?
Well, if I'm really honest, this is one of the fragrances, like compliments, no compliments, I don't care.
I love it.
I love it.
So I know that my wife does not like incense, and so but I don't. Sometimes I wear fragrances for me, so I like the fact that
this is the one that is like
it makes you happy.
It makes me happy.
Yeah. Awesome fragrance for a man or a woman, absolutely. Now, this one here also plays on vanilla, but it has more kapow to it.
There's more spice in this one.
Absolutely. So opening, I know that it has cinnamon leaf, so it has a stronger cinnamon sort of vibe to it.
Yes.
But it has cardamom.
That's what I'm picking up on.
I was going to say, and
I'm picking up. I love cardamom.
Okay, absolutely.
I love cardamom.
Cardamom is it's an invigorating spice.
But it's earthy. It's an earthy grounding for me, anyway.
The opening, there's not a lot of vanilla. So when you first spray it, the other thing that it has is a CO2 ginger.
That's what I'm getting as well.
Yeah.
The ginger.
So you're getting a very spicy opening, cardamom, ginger, the cinnamon leaf. So there's a robustness to this opening to the point where you're like, well, I'm not getting,
But
where's
it's
the
pleasant,
vanilla?
But it's pleasant.
Yeah.
is
Absolutely,
pleasant,
absolutely.
yeah.
So yeah, that's right. You're not spraying something that you're going, oh my gosh, this is overwhelming me. I
Yeah.
actually enjoy it. I love
Yeah.
the opening, super spicy, very confident. It needs that spicy opening because on the dry down, then the vanilla starts to play in.
Right.
But you're still getting that ginger coming through. You're still getting that cardamom coming through. So
Balances it out.
for me, this is a spicy vanilla fragrance. This is a woody vanilla
Yes.
fragrance.
Yes.
Has some spicy elements,
Yeah.
but it, as Caroline was saying, because of the tonka bean, it has much more of a woody composition to it.
It does. I agree.
On the opening, you're getting cardamom, cinnamon leaves, elemi, a blood orange, ginger CO2. Then in the heart, you're looking at benzoin and vanilla bourbon. Then finally in the base, you're looking at moss, frankincense, guaiac wood, myrrh, oak moss, patchouli, tobacco, vetiver, labdanum, papyrus, and cacao. To my opinion, it's not a gourmand fragrance.
Yes. Okay.
There's not an overtly sweetness about it.
Actually, not at all.
It's a spicy vanilla, dries down beautifully. It has awesome longevity. I'm getting comfortably 6 to 7 hours out of this. When it comes to its projection, I would put it also into that moderate. Its sillage is a little bit lower, probably more on the low side of things.
I noticed this one on you though.
Oh, you do?
I do. Yeah.
You know,
now,
maybe
now that you say that it's, I would say it's high, the moderate.
Right. It's
Yeah.
just maybe, I guess I measure it on people's response, when,
Right.
what people say. Everyone
Right.
knows that I love fragrance. So as soon as they see me, they're instantly
Yeah.
commenting.
Yeah.
And so I don't get as many like, oh wow, I can smell your fragrance. I mean, when they get closer to me, they're like, wow, I can pick up your fragrance. But you're saying,
I can definitely smell this one on you.
right, okay. As a winter fragrance, as a going out fragrance, as something sometimes I even, just to watch TV or whatever, this is my chill on the couch
Right.
fragrance. Because I'm sitting there.
Only you.
Because I'm sitting there as I'm watching and I'm just sort of like, I smell so good. You know? If you like any of these particular fragrances or any of the armoires, you can buy from Libertine Parfumerie. They are supporting my channel. The code is NFC and they will throw in 8 discovery fragrances either for man or for woman. Thank you everyone. We'll see you all on the next episode.